What is going on, YouTube? It is I Templeton here, bringing you a Wi-Fi battle. Yes, after 3 or so weeks, I am finally back with Wi-Fi battling, and this is going to be an XY Wi-Fi battle. I have a few more of these I'm going to upload, then we're going to go right to the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battles, which will feature the new megas. Yes, I already have like 2 Wi-Fi battles from the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire games featuring a new mega that I do want to upload. So that's what we'll do when this series is finished off. I'm going to be uploading, like, give or take 3 or 4 more X and Y Wi-Fi battles, including this one, until we finish on the series. Our first one that I'm uploading with the capture card is going to be against Mixed and Matt Official. Mixed and Matt Official is a fellow streamer who follows me, and who I'm going to follow soon as I get on Twitch again. And I know I said I would follow you, and I'm sorry, I completely forgot with all that's happened in my life over the past few weeks, but I'm going to check out your channel, don't worry, and I'm not going to break my promise. Mix and Matt Official is going to be running a Galvantula, a Hydreigon, a Goodra, a Doublade, a Tentacruel, and a Charizard. I'm going to be running a Manectric, Heracross, Azumarill, Porygon 2, Volcarona, and Skarmory. Well, we already know that standard team. Not much needs to be explained about it. It's pretty much, you know, the 4 main Pokemon I usually run is Manectric, Porygon 2, Volcarona, and Skarmory. We don't really need to get into that. But yeah, let's start the battle off against Mr. Matt Official. I'll have a link to his Twitter, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, so when I do stream, you guys can come and watch, and even partake in some Wi-Fi battles. So yeah. I am going to lead off with Mega Manectric, and my opponent is going to lead off with Galvantula. No, he's going to lead off with Charizard, actually. I'm going to go straight away from the Mega Evolution, Mega Evolving Charizard, Mega Manectric. He's going to switch into Galvantula. And my Volt Switch is going to hit Galvantula for not that much damage, because it's resisted, but still enough to be pretty significant. So I'm going to get the Intimidate off. It's not going to bother Galvantula, and Volt Switch is going to give me free switch initiative since he switched out into the Volt Switch. So I'm going to go right to my Azumarill. I actually thought that he was going to go for a Sticky Web, but just in case, I went for the Aqua Jet to get as much damage on the Galvantula as possible. And Thunder does hit Azumarill pretty hard, actually. Like 15 HP, and thank goodness for the Assault Staff. And without the Assault Staff, Azumarill would not have survived. And his Galvantula is Life Form, so I guess it doesn't run Sticky Web. Anyways, I'm going to go for the Aqua Jet. He switches out the Galvantula for a Doublade. I go for a knockoff, which knocks off the Doublade's full life, doesn't do too much, and his Doublade's going to go for the Toxic. I mean, if I had to guess, I think he was insisting on switching to Volcarona or something, but nonetheless, I'm going to go for a Waterfall, hoping it'll keep Doublade in, but he switches into Tentacruel instead. Tentacruel is going to take that Waterfall pretty well, and Azumarill is going to faint through the Toxic. There's really not much I can do about it, honestly. So it sucks for Azumarill, but Azumarill did do something useful in the battle. Did get rid of the Evolite off that Doublade. I'm going to go to Mega Manectric. I foresee a switch coming, so I'm going to go right for a Volt Switch to get some more Switch momentum. He's going to switch off the Tentacruel for Doublade, possibly to stack it off. And I do get the Volt Switch off. And however, it does not quite take down Doublade. So close, but it does not take it down. So I'm going to switch into my Skarmory. I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks, hoping that he'll take himself out on my Rocky Helmet, which he does. So he's going to go for the Sacred Sword. And this Rocky Helmet will take out the Doublade. Next out comes Tentacruel. I know what this thing is going to do. It's going to go for the Rapid Spin, so I'm going to go right for a second helping of Stealth Rock. The Rapid Spin is going to get the Stealth Rocks away. He's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage. And I'm going to get my Stealth Rocks back up. I figured out that's what he was going to do. So he's going to go for a Skull. The Skull is going to burn Stormray, and I think I go for an Iron Head because I didn't want to go for a Whirlwind in case he did go for a Rapid later on. And it lets you know, Stormray is going to faint because of the burn. I can't really defend against anything else that Mixed Man has, so I might as well keep Stormray in there and try to get the Stealth Rock. So I go for a second later Stealth Rock, expecting a Rapid Spin, which doesn't happen. He went for the Skull instead, knocking my Stormray down to 20 HP, or roughly 20 HP. The burn is going to finish off Stormray. And next up comes my Mega Manectric. I'm going to go for a Volt Switch. He's going to protect the Scout out. What I'm going to do. He's going to get healed some with leftovers. And now I'm like, I don't think Volt Switch is going to quite take him out. So I go for the more powerful Thunderbolt instead. The Thunderbolt will take care of Tentacruel for a critical hit. I'm not sure if his critical hit mattered. I do know Tentacruel is good special defense, but still. It's I believe a 90 base special attack coming off of a base 135 special attack stat of Mega Manectric, and it's super effective with stab, so I don't know. As you can see, he puts in Hydreigon, and I am not going to try to go for a Volt Switch with Manectric. I have faced many Hydreigons enough to know that there are sometimes scarfed, and I don't want to lose this early in the battle, especially with that Charizard wide split. So he goes to the Draco Meteor, doesn't even do 50% to Porygon 2. Porygon 2 just ate that Draco Meteor up. And he's going to go right to the Galvantula. He's going to faint, do the Stealth Rock. Probably scout out what I'm going to do. And I went for the Thunder Wave. Should have went for Recover, but I did not. So Charizard Y is going to take hefty Stealth Rock damage. He's going to Mega Evolve the Charizard Y. I did spoil you guys. Spoiler, it's Charizard Y. Anyways, he's going to go for a Roost instead of an attacking move. Then we go for the Recover. No, actually I go for the Thunder Wave. I do go for the Thunder Wave. Paralyzing his Charizard Y. And I am going to recover, try to get some HP back, hoping that he gets Paralysis Hat. But no, he doesn't. He goes for a Heat Wave, it hits. Does, it does almost 50%. Well, maybe it does. It does over 50%. He gets Paralysis Attack. I'm going to go for a recover, hoping for another Paralysis Attack so he can keep the pressure on with Tri-Attack. Although I know that resisting the Charizard is futile because he doesn't have room. Porygon 2 is going to go for a Tri-Attack, knocking it down to yellow health. Heat Wave is going to hit the Porygon 2 and finish it off. Critical hit did not matter. Porygon 2 is down for the count. I want to say we have 3 Pokemon each left. I'm going to go into my Mega Manectric. I'm going to go right to the Volt Switch because best case scenario, I kill off the Charizard. Worst case scenario, I get switch initiative because he switches out. He does switch out to Dr. Dip the Goodra. The Volt Switch is going to hit. And out comes bugging out the Heracross. My physical attacker, which I need to take out this Goodra, and I'm praying to the Almighty Lord that he does not switch to the Charizard. If he switches to the Charizard, then he can just switch right into the the Hydreigon later. And outshoot my Heracross in stream. So yeah, he does not. Thankfully, Heracross takes out the Goodra. Next out comes Hydreigon. Takes some Stealth Rocks damage, and it's going to go for the Fire Blast, and that's going to knock out Heracross, no doubt. Now here's a play I made. I kind of figured that he was preserving the Yellow Health Charizard for his sacrifice. You think I'd go for a Bug Buzz? Nope, I go for Quiver Dance because I figured he would switch to the Charizard. Letting the rocks take out the Charizard and thus wasting my attacking move, wasting a turn of attack for me. So right through that, went for the Quiver Dance, and that pretty much sealed the game for me. Because even Scarf, Hydreigon won't be able to outspeed a +1 in Quiver Dance Volcarona. Had I not done the Quiver Dance, I would have lost, most likely. So, Volcarona's going to take out Hydreigon. Although I'm not sure, maybe Volcarona's going to survive barely that Draco Meteor. But I didn't want to take that risk, and thus I went for the Quiver Dance instead of Bug Buzz as he switched into Charizard Y. So that pretty much won me the game. Anyways, great game, Mix and Matt official. Thank you for the battle, and thank you for coming on my stream and following. And to the rest of you, please like this video, comment on it, subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on Twitter, even follow my Twitch. I do stream a lot, and maybe some of you can even Wi-Fi battle me on there. So once again, thank you for watching. This is Tesla Mouse, and I'll see you next time for another Wi-Fi battle. Hope you enjoyed my first Wi-Fi battle recorded with a capture card. Sorry if I was stuttering and making mistakes on what happened. Like I said, it's been 3 weeks since I recorded a video, and yeah, just have to get used to it again. See you next time.